The countdown to the 2019 NFL Draft in Nashville is now, officially, under 20 days, as the 25th of April is getting closer and closer. Since it's Saturday, that means we have a new update to our Minnesota Vikings mock draft database and the projections from around the internet about what the Purple could, potentially, do on Thursday of draft weekend. This week, we're up to 90 mock drafts from various sources, meaning that next week we will reach our full capacity of 100 mocks. There wasn't an opportunity to eliminate any mocks this week, but there are still plenty that have been updated since we put this together last week. So, without any further ado, here's this week's Minnesota Vikings mock draft database. Site name date round 1, 18, round 2, 50, round 3, 81. Site name date round 1, 18, round 2, 50, round 3, 81. Draft Plex site the 5th of April Noah Fant, Tay, Iowa Elgton Jenkins, C, Mississippi State EDS Football Kevin Hansen the 5th of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Fanspeak Brad Wise the 5th of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Football Couch Scout site the 5th of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Jalen Ferguson, Louisiana Tech Charles Omenihu, Texas The Sports Bank Paul Banks the 5th of April Dalton Risner, OT, Kansas State CBS Sports Chris Trapasso the 4th of April Garrett Bradbury, C, North Carolina State Draft Examiner site the 4th of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Roto Experts Davis Maddock the 4th of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma CBS Sports Will Brinson the 3rd of April Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama Draft X site the 3rd of April Noah Fant, Tay, Iowa JJ. Arcega Whiteside, WR, Stanford Elgton Jenkins, C, Mississippi State Draft Wire Luke Easterling the 3rd of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Draymond Jones, DT, Ohio State 1 Thornhill, S, Virginia $PN Mel Kiper the 3rd of April Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama Jerry Tillery, DT, Notre Dame $PN Todd McShay the 3rd of April Chris Lindstrom, G, Boston College Trayvon Mullen, CB, Clemson Houston Chronicle John McClain the 3rd of April Byron Murphy, CB, Washington Houston Chronicle Aaron Wilson the 3rd of April. Devin Bush, LB, Michigan MMQB Robert Klemko the 3rd of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Mockout Mickey McKeon the 3rd of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Newsday Nick Klopsis the 3rd of April Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama San Diego Union Tribune Eddie Brown the 3rd of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Draymond Jones, DT, Ohio State Devin Singletary, RB, Florida Atlantic Walter Football Walter Cherepinski the 3rd of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Jermaine Pratt, LB, North Carolina State LJ. Collier, Texas Christian, CBS Sports Tom Fornelli, the 2nd of April Andre Dillard, OT, Washington State Fanspeak Steve Shoup the 2nd of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Gamehouse Joe D'Adelio the 2nd of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma NFL.com Charles Davis the 2nd of April TJ. Hawkinson, Tay, Iowa Alpha Football site the 1st of April Garrett Bradbury, C, North Carolina State Draymond Jones, DT, Ohio State Chase Winovich, Michigan Bleacher Report Maurice Modone the 1st of April Chris Lindstrom, G, Boston College CBS Sports Ryan Wilson the 1st of April Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma Free Agent Forecast site the 1st of April Devin Bush, LB, Michigan Gerald Willis, DT, Miami, FL, NBC Sports Washington Ben Standard the 1st of April Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama Draymond Jones, DT, Ohio State Optimum Scouting Eric Galko the 1st of April Noah Fant, Tay, Iowa SB Nation Don Catter the 1st of April Andre Dillard, OT, Washington State The Ringer Danny Kelly the 1st of April Byron Murphy, CB, Washington Walter Football Charlie Campbell the 1st of April Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama Gerald Willis, DT, Miami, FL, Michael Jordan, E, Ohio State The Draft Network Brad Kelly the 31st of March TJ. Hawkinson, Tay, Iowa Coach Bulls Stats site the 30th of March Garrett Bradbury, C, North Carolina State Bleacher Report Chris Rowling the 29th of March TJ. Hawkinson, Tay, Iowa Orange County Register Ryan KJR Tay the 29th of March Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma The Finsider Clint Clearwater the 29th of March Garrett Bradbury, C, North Carolina State Atlanta Journal Constitution D. Orlando Ledbetter the 28th of March. Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama. Bleacher Report. Christopher Knox the 28th of March. Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama. CBS Sports. Jared Dubin the 28th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Chatsport. Dylan Tippett the 28th of March. Christian Wilkins, DT, Clemson. Def Penn. Garrett Woodlock the 28th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Fanspeak. William the 28th of March. Dalton Risner, OT, Kansas State. Fueled by Sports Site the 28th of March. Dalton Risner, OT, Kansas State. My NFL Draft Site the 28th of March. Christian Wilkins, DT, Clemson. NFL.com. Chad Reuter the 28th of March. Chris Lindstrom, G, Boston College. Charles Omenihu, Texas. Deontay Thompson, S, Alabama. Skull Hole Ultimate the 28th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Devo Samuel, WR, South Carolina. Touchdown Wire. Doug Farrar the 28th of March. Andre Dillard, OT, Washington State. WKBW. Joe Buscaglia the 28th of March. Andre Dillard, OT, Washington State. Yahoo Sports. Eric Edholm the 28th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. NFL Draft Days. Frank Williams the 27th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Penn Live. Daniel Gallen the 27th of March. Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama. C.com. Callan Collar the 27th of March. Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama. CBS Sports. Pete Prisco the 26th of March. Jeffrey Simmons, DT, Mississippi State. CBS Sports. RJ White the 26th of March. Garrett Bradbury, C, North Carolina State for the win. Stephen Ruiz the 26th of March. Dalton Risner, OT, Kansas State. NFL.com. Peter Schrager the 26th of March. Caleb McGarry, OT, Washington. Bleacher Report. Matt Miller the 25th of March. Andre Dillard, OT, Washington State. Jerry Tillery, DT, Notre Dame. Connor McGovern, G, Penn State. Skull Hole 1 Bar the 25th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Metro. Matt Burke the 24th of March. Christian Wilkins, DT, Clemson. Draymond Jones, DT, Ohio State. NFL Draft Diamonds. Damond Talbot the 24th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Mac Wilson, LB, Alabama. Gerald Willis, DT, Miami, FL, South Florida Sun. Sentinel. Omar Kelly the 24th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. The Draft Network. Trevor Sikima the 24th of March. Eric McCoy, C, Texas. A. Smith the 22nd of March. Andre Dillard, OT, Washington State. Sporting News. Vinny Iyer the 22nd of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. NFL.com. Lance Zierlein the 21st of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Detroit Free Press. Dave Burkett the 20th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Fort Worth Star Telegram. Clarence Hill Jr. the 20th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Roto World. Josh Norris the 20th of March. Andre Dillard, OT, Washington State. The Score Staff the 20th of March. Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama. Fantasy Pros. Mike Tagliere the 19th of March. Chris Lindstrom, G, Boston College. Jeffrey Simmons, DT, Mississippi State. NFL.com. Bucky Brooks the 19th of March. Ed Oliver, DT, HoustonC.com. Connor Orr the 19th of March. Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama. The Draft Network. Benjamin Solik the 18th of March. Jonah Williams, OT, Alabama. Roto World. Mark Lindquist the 16th of March. Andre Dillard, OT, Washington State. Elgton Jenkins, C, Mississippi State. Dalen Mack, DT, Texas. A. Greg Little, OT, Mississippi. National Fanatic. James Fedowa the 10th of March. Jawan Taylor, OT, Florida Football. Nick Site the 9th of March. Cody Ford, OT, Oklahoma. Mike Bell, S, Fresno State. Trey Pipkins, OT, Sioux Falls. Pro Football Focus. Steve Palazzola the 7th of March. Dalton Risner, OT, Kansas State. Skull Hole Upagus the 7th of March. Garrett Bradbury, C, North Carolina State. NFL.com. Daniel Jeremiah the 5th of March. Devin Bush, LB, Michigan. The Draft Network. Kyle Krabs the 3rd of March. Eric McCoy, C, Texas. A. This week, offensive linemen comprise 73 of our 90 picks, which is good for 81.1%. That's down from last week's figure of 83.75%, which was down from 85.7% the week before that. Oklahoma guard Cody Ford is, again, crushing the field, as his name appears 31 times this week, 34.44%, and Jonah Williams is a distant second with 14 selections, 15.56%. Those two men make up exactly half of the selections in the entire database for this week. Washington State tackle Andre Dillard sits in third place this week with 8 selections, 8.89%, while North Carolina State center Garrett Bradbury has jumped into fourth place with 6 picks, 6.67%. Kansas State guard Dalton Risner is just behind him with 5 selections this week, 5.56%. Boston College guard Chris Lindstrom sees his name pop up 4 times in our database this week, 4.44%, while Texas A. There are 3 offensive linemen that each garnered 1 selection in this week's update: Florida tackle Jawan Taylor, Mississippi tackle Greg Little, and Washington tackle Caleb McGarry, 1.11% each. That means we have 17 picks that were not dedicated to offensive linemen this week, and for what I believe is the first time in this year's database, the tight end position finds itself in sole possession of second place. This week, the tight end position appears 7 times in our database, and all of the selections went to the contingent from Iowa. This week, it's actually Noah Fant that leads at the position, as he appears 4 times in this week's database, 4.44%. His teammate, T.J. Hawkinson, appears 3 times, 3.33%. The defensive linemen came out of this week's update with 5 selections, and most of those are contributed by Clemson defensive tackle Christian Wilkins, who appears 3 times this week, 3.33%. 2 other interior linemen, Ed Oliver from Houston and Jeffrey Simmons of Mississippi State, picked up 1 selection each, 1.11% each. At the linebacker spot, Michigan linebacker Devin Bush remains Mr. Consistency, as he appears 3 times this week, just as he has in the previous 4 database updates, 2.22%. Lastly, the defensive backs earned multiple picks this week, as Washington cornerback Byron Murphy was selected twice this week, 2.22%. Louisiana State cornerback Greedy Williams, who made his debut last week, makes his exit in this week's update. So, let's move on to this week's graphics, shall we? As always, we start with the donut graph, which breaks down just the selections from this week's update. You may click on the graphic to embiggen it. To go along with that, we have the Jello salad graph, which allows us to see all the trends that we've witnessed in our database over the past 7 weeks. You can click to embiggen this one as well. That's our Minnesota Vikings mock draft database for this week, folks. Only 2 more of these to go before the actual NFL draft occurs, and next week we'll be all the way up to our target of 100 mocks. Be there.